How climber dad Alex Honnold will work to stay safe while scaling 101-story skyscraper on live TV with no harness or ropes. Alex Honnold will be scaling the 101-story Taipei 101 skyscraper live on Netflix on Friday, East Coast time, without ropes or harnesses or other aids. It's called free solo climbing, and it's something Honnold, a 40-year-old dad of two, has been doing for years, even being featured in the Oscar-winning Free Solo documentary in 2018. He's become very famous in his sport, despite, or because of, the danger he has long overcome through athleticism, strength, and, as he'll admit, a not insignificant amount of courage. And though Honnold won't be roped or harnessed to the building he's climbing, which juts nearly a third of a mile into the air, people understands that there will be precautions taken during the Skyscraper Live special, including what is being referred to as standard live TV production safety protocols. A spokeswoman for Netflix did not respond to follow-up questions about specific measures taken. But producers who spoke with Variety said they are keeping an eye both on the weather in Taiwan's capital, delays have been planned for, and on Honnold's mindset. There's a two-tick system, said Grant Mansfield with Plimsoll Productions. First and foremost, he, Honnold, has to feel good about it, and we've said to him repeatedly, if you're not feeling it, despite the fact it's a live broadcast and there's a bunch of TV people hanging around, you are under no pressure to do this climb. And the second tick is, if we get in a situation where he's saying, yeah, I'm going for it, but if there are things that bothering us, we have the right to say no, Mansfield continued. He won't be on that building unless we're all comfortable. But there's been a huge amount of planning for this. He said he's the fittest he's ever been. He's really been training for this. We're feeling good about it at this stage. In the event, say, of exhaustion, then we can get him off. But Alex really knows what he's doing. He's an extraordinary kind of athlete, Mansfield said. Every scenario has been mapped out, as you might expect, Mansfield said. The main focus has been on keeping Alex safe. Among the potential scenarios, however unlikely, is the risk of injury, or worse, death. It's obviously a conversation that everybody has, Netflix executive Gaspin told Variety. You can imagine what we'll do. It's nothing momentous. We'll cut away. We have a 10-second delay. Nobody expects or wants to see anything like that to happen, but we will cut away, and it's as simple as that. Honnold, who has wanted to scale Taipei 101 for more than a decade, has said that when he starts his climb, there will be some butterflies in his stomach to bat away. I'm sure I'll feel a little nervous at the bottom, just because it's something totally new, and I don't know how it's going to feel, he recently told Netflix's Tudum. I've spent 30 years climbing rock faces. This is going to be my first big handmade structure, so I'm sure it'll feel a little different. Honnold went on to add, my life is on the line. I don't really care who's watching. I care about doing what I'm doing and doing it well. Yes, he told CNN in an interview ahead of his climb, if something happens, I would die, though actually on this particular building, that's not even totally true. There are balconies every few floors. The geometry of the building, the shape of the building, is such that you actually could fall in tons of places and not actually die, which makes it in some ways safer than a lot of rock climbing objectives. Speaking with Tudum, Honnold said, I'm very confident I can climb the building, which is why I'm doing this, but I want to have a good time. I want to smile and enjoy myself. I want to have a good experience. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date with the best of what People has to offer. He likened the middle-tiered section to the Taipei 101's architecture to a series of stacked bamboo boxes. Getting up those, he said, will likely be the hardest part. Each one is 8 floors, so it represents 64 floors in the middle of the building, and they're all the same, he told Tudum. They overhang, I don't know, 10 or 15 degrees. It's kind of steep, and then there's a balcony every 8 floors. In a lot of ways, it actually feels like a climbing pitch, which is the way climbers differentiate segments of a climb, he explained, adding, "This means you do a quite hard effort for almost 100 feet, and then there's a balcony, and then you do a quite hard effort for 100 feet, and there's a balcony." The boxes are definitely the most physically demanding part. But facing his fear and any complications as he climbs hand over hand is nothing new. With soloing, if something happens, once you've registered that it's already happened, so it's done, and you're fine. You didn't fall off. So technically, by the time you realize what's happening, you're already good, and what you have to do is calm yourself back down, and then return to what you're doing, which is obviously easier said than done. As for people watching along at home, he advised, I think the untrained viewer should appreciate the effort and practice and training that goes into it. Basically, that there's a plan and I'm executing the plan, and it's not just willy-nilly and just walk up and try my best. Producers told Variety Honnold plans to climb to the very tip-top of the skyscraper. He might even bat hang over what they're calling the crown. And after? I'll take the elevator down, I'll see my wife, Sonny Candles, we'll be psyched, we'll eat at the buffet that night, it's a really nice buffet, it'll be great, and that will be the day.